Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Welcome to TSI Live. I'm one of your hosts, Tone Capone. Welcome to the show. What's happening? What's happening in our roomies? You got to meet these crazy people that's with me.
What up, roomies? You already know. It's your other co-host, Kiki, and this show is all about you. So I want you to tap in, get in them comments, and let's talk about it, honey.
Yeah, man. And I'm your other co-host, Zach Book. And we've got so many guests joining us tonight from Tyler Lepley. Who else we got?
Tony Baker.
Tony Baker
Yes.
pulling up. I mean, you never know who's going to pull up on the show. So make sure you locked in, roomies. Let's get it.
Oh, man, it's going to be a hell of a show. Let's get right to this, man. After less than a week of trial, Hernandez Govan was found not guilty on all charges in the Young Dolph's tragic 2021 killing. Now, this was crazy, man. Everybody, when they saw this come across their timeline, was like, what in the heck is going on? Prosecutors claim Hernandez directed the gunmen Cornelius Smith Jr. and Justin Johnson, and Justin Johnson was convicted of first-degree murder in September of 2024. Now, Cornelius Smith Jr. has pled not guilty, and a trial date has not been set for him yet. Now, Smith did testify earlier this week, and he admitted to being one of the gunmen. Now, according to ABC roomies, Smith testified that the rapper Yo Gotti's brother, Anthony Big Jook Mims, who is now deceased, put out a $100,000 hit on Young Dolph, as well as bounties on all the artists at Young Dolph's record label, Paper Route Empire. Now, prosecutors had argued Govan was the middleman between Big Jook and the two shooters. So this whole thing had everybody just wilding, guys. This was a crazy thing.
Yeah, it's real wild.
And I'm still, mourning the loss of Young Dolph.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I still listen to Dolph, and I'm just a fan, and I just hate that he was taken from us so soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope justice is served.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing where we see it like this. Hip hop is definitely suffering, and you can see it right now. We lost people like Dolph. Mm-hmm. We lost people like we lost Juice WRLD. We lost King Von. We lost, Pop Smoke. We've lost XXXTentacion. Like, you could go to name on, and now people act like when you take these major players off the board that the genre is gonna still be the same. And not only you took something from the culture, but you took something from these people's family. Let's continue on, man.
Yeah.
Oral arguments in the Tory Lanez appeal also began this week. Kiki.
I'm sure you know. I'm sure y'all know about it. Y'all probably was down there at the courthouse. Was you down there this week?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
why are you acting like that?
Don't be like that. According to TMZ, Lanez wasn't present on Monday, but his attorney and family were front and center to vouch for his innocence, Kiki. Now, Lanez's attorney, Crystal Morgan, argued that the DNA evidence that the prosecution presented during the trial was very misleading. Now, we'll keep you updated as the story develops.
I'm sure you will. Now, let's get into some music news, because New Music Thursday is happening with a lot of new records dropping, of course, from all of our R&B ladies that we love. Starting with Ciara, who dropped CC. It's coming out tonight. The album is her first full-length project since Beauty Marks in 2019, and it includes her 2023 CC EP songs, along with new songs like the lead single Ecstasy that had everybody on that lawn chair trying to do the little dance move. Okay. Now, she announced she was holding her listening party tonight at Red Lobster in Times Square.
Wow.
Okay, see, now we got to pull up and get a little biscuit, honey.
Now, okay. Did they sponsor us
I
a
hope
song
so,
or something?
child.
Like, what made it Red Lobster?
You know, that's what Beyonce say. If he can take them to Red Lobster, get them. You know, they got those little seafood bags now.
The crab.
Red Lobster is really tapped in with the culture.
Yes.
From Beyonce shouting them out, now Ciara doing her listening party there, to the new CEO bringing the bull bags.
Yep.
Like,
yeah,
Red Lobster tapped in.
Yep. So it's going down tonight, her album release party. She says she will be doing that. And of course, Ciara says the album is her love letter, a celebration of the journey, and a thank you to her day ones and day 21s, because she really been popping her whole career.
Yep.
Which I love.
I love when the artists make music because they want to and not because they need to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Zach and I actually got a chance to talk to Ciara at the BET Awards. She stepped into the shade room, and everything about her rich.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She get up and work because she want to. She work because she love us. And I love that for us. Okay.
Yeah.
More music dropping tonight coming from Mariah the Scientist. Her album Hearts Sold Separately drops tonight, and the Atlanta native is coming off of her highest charting Billboard Hot 100 song, Burning Blue, which got all of us in the chokehold.
Yeah, this album will have the scissor effect.
Okay.
I believe she's
That's a big cosign.
I think the way she's trending, because she already had a real core fan base, and then when Burning Blue came out, it kind of took her to everybody now knowing how dope she is. I think next year, 2026, she's gonna be the artist.
There it is.
Okay.
I like that. Look at that prediction. That man
hot take, Tony.
You got a take on you today.
Yes.
I don't know. Why you ain't give us none of that money they gave you to talk about her album? I ain't never heard you talk about Mariah. Okay.
She owed me an interview too, Mariah. I ain't forgot.
Okay.
But last but not least, fellas, Teyana Taylor may be on vocal rest, but she called up her celebrity homegirls to help her promote the Escape Room, which is also available tonight. So shout out to Teyana Taylor, who I absolutely love. Okay?
Now, you talking about an album?
Yeah.
I heard they played like a track. She was on a podcast and she played one of the tracks. Let me tell you, Tone. Fire. You talking about an album? I think she's gonna have an amazing album. I think the Escape Room's gonna be one of them ones.
And you know, when Teyana drops, she gonna give you music, visuals, performances. She's gonna give us a new look. It's just, I can't wait to see this roll out. So congrats to all the ladies dropping music tonight.
For sure.
Working the hell out the men. Men ain't dropping nothing.
Okay, y'all need to get to work.
Man, I ain't worried about that, man. The dudes on something, man. Let the ladies run this thing, man. They got it well in control.
Well, one dude who has not stopped working, since he dropped, is Mr. 803FrFr. He teamed up with Fantasia for the Boots on the Ground remix. Now, if anybody was gonna get on this remix, come on, yes.
Like, what is she?
This is perfect.
Shout out Fantasia.
Yes, it was already the song of the summer. All the aunties love it, and you know they love. We don't play about Fantasia, so this can only get bigger for 803FrFr. So shout out to him.
But is she gonna be like singing on it? Like, what is Fantasia getting ready to do on this song?
She can get on there and whisper, and it's still gonna go up. So I can't wait.
I love it. And Tone probably excited because you know how he feel about Fantasia.
Yep. Oh yeah.
No, yeah. Fantasia is absolutely one of my favorite people to look at and listen to. Respectfully, I hope
somebody say that about me one day. That is a beautiful compliment.
That was it.
Yes.
It was respectful.
Look at and listen to. Come on.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Now listen to this, man. A Chinese tech company is set to unveil the world's first pregnant robot featuring an artificial womb. I ain't never heard nothing like this. Now
she can go raw in a robot?
I guess you can. Okay. STD free. Check itself.
Is that that's what your thought was?
I don't know. That's what I'm just.
That mother be like, do clean.
That's nasty.
It clean itself. Even if you got something, you can't get it. Okay.
Right.
Oh, too far. All right.
Would y'all let a robot cook y'all, baby?
No. Kiki, that's just too far.
No.
You said the robot could get pregnant.
No.
Yes, but they selling it for $100,000, which is about $14,000 here.
That means people can really afford that.
Yeah, people gonna really be out here getting them robot baby.
I'm not letting no robot have my baby now.
You can check on it like a goldfish
baby,
when you come home.
You got to put your baby.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey,
I'm here.
You got to feed it little flakes like
that's not
like a goldfish.
You got to put your baby on a charger.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what if you put it in the charger?
Oh, the baby!
I just thought about that. What if you forget to charge the robot?
I didn't kill the baby because I had a little miscarriage.
Oh, no.
Let me tell y'all better get right with the Lord. If this was going on, I'm scared.
No. I just thought that's crazy.
Yeah, you got to charge your battery. I don't even charge my phone half the time.
No, man, my phone on 6% battery right now.
Now you telling your baby, you a miracle. Because your
battery ain't died
your battery was dead for 2 days, but we plugged you back up. You made it.
Got to keep some jumper cables for my damn baby. That's too much.
That's too much, y'all. Let's go ahead and bring in our first guest to discuss this craziness. Ladies, and this one is for you. Kiki's been excited about this all day. Welcome, Tyler Lepley. What's up? What's happening, Tyler? What's happening?
Man, I hear y'all talking about cooking up babies with the AI.
That's crazy.
Hey, so safe to say you wouldn't ask your wife to carry the baby in a robot.
Man, I think if we ever chose a surrogate, it would be
for sure.
Well, speaking of your queen, congratulations to you and Miracle on getting engaged. I know social media was trying to put a lot of pressure on you. How was it planning a proposal? Were you nervous? Was she super surprised?
You know, I feel like all of our friend groups, whether you on social media or not, gonna put a little pressure. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It's like I would go down there. You know, I see her sister, I see her people looking at me a little bit, but it was never no pressure. You know, we all felt the love. You know, from the gate. I think for me the main thing was, you know, she likes to snoop around a lot.
Mm.
You know, so she the type to ruin her Christmas gifts before, you know, before they get under the tree. So for me, it was just all about, you know, how do I really surprise her? You know what I mean? Because she always knows everything. But with the help of her family and us being in Houston, it was able to be a surprise, and everybody that was supposed to be there was there. So it was nice. I
That's
appreciate
what's
it.
up. The video was so cute.
There it is.
Dope.
Now, Tyler, now, you know, Miracle, she plays one of your love interests in P Valley. I want to know, brother, what's the status of the show? Fans have been waiting. Is P Valley coming back? What's going on?
Yeah, man. We finished up maybe last November. So season 3 is definitely in the can. It's on the way. It's just you know, it's all that's above our head. You know what goes on. You know, the big thing is they have a whole, you know, over at Stars, any network really, as y'all know, like they have a whole slate they're trying to unroll or unveil. So I was hearing it was towards. I was hearing it was this year. I was hearing it was towards the end of this year, like fourth quarter. So you know, my fingers crossed too, because we don't get a chance to see none of the episodes neither. So it's like, you know, we waiting for season 3 to drop just like y'all, but I ain't gonna lie though, it's off the chain, and everybody's asking what's going on with Diamond. Like, it's tough for me to say anything without
Okay.
giving it away. But like, you know, the way that Katori in the writers' room really wrote it, you know, they're nice with the pen, so it's definitely worth it. Wait till y'all see this third
We're
season.
excited. We're excited. And we're also excited about your upcoming film on Netflix that's coming out, Ruth and Boaz. You know, tell us about that.
Nah, I appreciate it. So that's September 26th coming out on Netflix. Myself and Soraya play Ruth and Boaz respectively. Produced by Devon Franklin. He did a deal with Tyler Perry, so this was the first one that was coming out underneath their new partnership. And man, it was a blast to do. So it's Ruth and Boaz is actually a story that originated in the Bible, specifically in the book of Ruth. So it was just great to be able to put our own spin on something that everybody has come to know and love, and tell it in a, you know, tell it in our way in 2025. So man, I can't wait till y'all see that one. September 26th on
Yeah,
Netflix though.
see, we got to man. Us actors be busy.
Yes. Real booked and busy.
Hey, trying to, you know, it's tough out there.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
just trying
No,
to,
he's-
because
he's
I'm
a-
just saying, Tyler, I'm an actor too, and they don't really understand how busy we be. So I just like to tell.
He's not that busy. He ain't
hey,
played
well,
a
hey,
role
you
since.
wearing two hats? You
Well,
know what I'm
you
saying?
do
Y'all
be
doing it over
playing.
there.
He play himself
In every film.
in the two films he has played himself. So
And what were the what were the films like? How was the
It was a great experience.
He gonna fold his arms too.
It allowed me to move out my grandma's house. It was a great. I got one good full episode of the Parkers.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
you
felt.
doing it though, bro. Let me tell you something. Like whether it's one show, one episode, one line. You know what I'm saying? I got started off with one line in 902 and up.
Mm.
You know, people start off as extras, but it's like the second that you decide to put both feet in it and chase it, like you're an actor. It's just about, you know, it's about, especially in today's day and age, you know, we get so caught up in this and you know, getting famous and getting hot, but it's that's completely different than being good or being skilled at something. So the second you decide to, you know, sharpen that sword, you're doing it. It's just about keeping on until it starts to unfold. You know, but the practice is the same whether you're in front of the mirror or the camera. You know, it's the
They
same
and they
method.
and they confused us a little bit. I mean, we was actually staying at the same hotel one time in Miami. I was like, no, that's not me. He and Wade, he not in a better shape than me.
We
I'm
know
just playing.
we
Wait
be
a
cousins
minute.
though.
What?
In the
I'm the
film,
worst
we could be
shape, Tyler
cousins.
Perry. I'm just joking.
I was about to say. 'Cause
Tyler Lepley, I'm the worst one. I'm the worst shape one. But you know, we were in
We could
Miami.
play
It
cousins
was
or something.
hilarious. Though. We were in Miami at the Madrian, and it was like, and this dude was like, "Hey man, is your brother staying here?" I was like, "No."
oh, he
That's
thought the Tower Brothers.
yeah, I was like, no. That's a way more famous version of what you talking about.
Boy, stop playing.
Dang.
That's hilarious.
And shout out to you though, bro. You're a good brother, man. Shout out to you.
Man, I
All
appreciate you,
right.
family.
There it is.
All right, well, we want you to stick around with us for this next TSR great debate. A new study from U Chicago and UC Irvine has found a fresh beat, and it says that grooming gets you the bag. Okay, according to our sister station iHeartRadio Power 105.1 in New York, the study surveyed 14,000 plus people and found that makeup helps you earn more money. So let's talk about pretty privilege, guys, since Tone want to let us know that he's so fine that he get compared to Tyler. No. Do makeup and body enhancements give you an advantage in life? Do y'all feel that that's true? Tone, just be honest. Come on.
I'm gonna let the guest answer. Okay. Tyler, let him go first.
What you think? Oh, so y'all can think about y'all.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I mean obviously any change, sometimes they can be subtle, sometimes they can be drastic. Of course we can notice it with the eye. I think for me, and I feel like anybody can attest to this. We can really see confidence. So whether somebody decides to hit the gym or she want to get a full face, get her hair done, get enhancements wherever she wants. I feel like when they're able to feel good, it really shows in the confidence, which which I like. I like a confident woman. You know what I'm saying? So if it makes you feel confident, I'm all for it.
Why are we acting like pretty privilege is a real thing? Okay, and when you ugly, you gotta work harder. It's harder when you ugly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You got to do things.
You got to You got to be nice.
Yeah,
you got.
Go ahead.
Everybody should be nice.
Yeah, but not.
I was gonna say you gotta be nice.
No, but if you're good looking, people.
That boy ain't got no home.
You got to be real nice when you ugly.
Oh,
you got to smell good. You got to be clean. You got to have nice outfits. Everything to distract people. But if you are, let's say, if you're not attractive, I'm just saying ugly to be funny. But if you're not that attractive, but you have a bad attitude, you really are out of it. But if you are attractive and you have a bad attitude, people don't like it, but they tend to deal with it a little bit longer than they would if you are. Yeah, it's a real thing.
I agree.
It's a real thing.
I agree. If you're not attractive, I'm gonna say not attractive. If you're not attractive, you got to do things. It doesn't matter how you look. Like you got to play a sport really good. You got to entertain. You got to be funny. It's something you got to do where your looks don't matter anymore. And then if you're attractive, that does happen. But a lot of times people get the looks fade. So like you say, the confidence, the personality, all of that stuff starts to come into play because after a while, looks fade or people get used to looks.
Okay, I don't disagree with you guys on this at all. I think you have to teach people how to treat you. And I think first thing that people see is your appearance. So if you carry yourself and look like a queen and a boss and a king, you'll be treated that way. But if you roll out of bed and stroll up in here, I might judge you. So yeah, and I don't like to follow ugly people either on my timeline. I don't even.
That's wild.
Yeah, so
I do.
You like ugly people on your timeline?
Yes, it makes me feel better about me. All I do is follow people doing less worse than me.
Okay.
I don't follow people doing better than me.
All right.
That's how you get low self-esteem.
And salute, we got to get Tyler though. He was the first person to ever give us an interview on our podcast. Was he one or two?
He did.
Yes.
Tyler, thank you very much for that, brother.
Yep. So make sure you guys check out his new love story, or the favorite love story, Ruth and Boaz, featuring Tyler Lepley, as Boaz, dropping on Netflix September 26th.
Yes. Now let's jump into a couple of political headlines you should know. Okay. According to the HuffPost, the White House has dispatched social media teams alongside FBI agents executing arrests in D.C. to generate videos that promote Trump's crackdown on alleged crime. Now, I want to ask y'all, is Trump's military policing and social engagement helping or hurting?
It's hurting.
Talk to us, chat, because
the chat got to jump in on this. Of course, it's hurting. Okay, this type of thing it undermines local government, and it makes people in local government and the people that work hard and they're on boots on the ground, they're not actually in a whole nother city looking at numbers that don't really have any context. It's a lot, man.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not even just the way that it or what's being done, it's the way that it's being done. I don't feel like there's any type of unity with local leaders in our White House. And I feel like that as a citizen, that feels dangerous. It doesn't feel safe. I feel like we should all be on one accord and fighting for the same cause, being that we're all citizens. But I feel like the way that it's being done is what's really the problem.
And it really feels like an attack on Democratic cities with black mayors.
Yes.
That's what it feels like. You know, if you only calling out crime in cities with black mayors that are Democrats, and then you send in the military who not trained in any police manner. They're not trained to deal with the public on a day-to-day basis.
Exactly.
We have enough trouble with the police on a regular day. Then you add the military. It's just, it's a disaster. I hate it.
It's a disaster. Well, speaking of what you were just saying, while Trump is calling the cities with black mayors lawless, stats are reporting crime is down in black-led cities like Baltimore, Los Angeles, and of course here in Chicago. Now, yesterday, VP Vance confirmed that the federal DC takeover could become a test case for other cities. Wow. Before we get to Mayor Scott, have you seen Governor Newsom's social handle? Now, the California governor is taking over social media with a social post against Trump that he is saying some wild stuff. Have you seen it? Have you even checked it out? Is it even hurting or helping him just criticizing President Trump?
Somebody got to say something.
Yeah, you got to say something. I don't, social media is one thing, but really getting the work done, but you definitely have to be vocal so that people can engage with it and know what's going on.
Yeah, and I didn't see the actual social media post that you're talking about, but I did see a video of him actually talking about Trump, and he was saying that we could end up in a situation where he's literally trying to change laws to run again in 2028. He says he's building Trump 2028 merch as we speak, and a plan behind that. So I did see him speaking on that, and I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, we've heard rumors of that, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think that rule is set in stone. I don't know if he can be able to run, but you never know.
Changing all type of stuff.
That's true.
With no follow through, nobody voting. He just doing stuff.
Yeah, and he's got kind of the people who vote. He kind of got them in his pocket. I wouldn't be. I ain't putting nothing past him. Right
wow.
now. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, while Trump is calling the cities with black mayors lawless, stats are reporting that crime is down in all of the black-led cities like Baltimore, Los Angeles, and of course here in Chicago.
Yep.
And yesterday, VP Vance confirmed that the federal DC takeover could become a test case for other cities. Now joining us, Mayor of Baltimore, Brandon Scott. What's up, Brandon? What's happening, Mayor Scott?
Third time's a charm.
Come on in. That was a good wind-up, Mr. Mayor.
What a mayor at
Trump that messed up his internet.
Oh,
this is crazy.
Messed up ours.
Y'all talk too much stuff. Kiki and Zach, I told you they was going to catch up with us.
Man, look.
I tried to tell you.
No smoke.
It's old people that run the internet, and y'all don't like old people.
I'm not against old people. I love old people. My parents are old.
You don't respect
them. The only old people he love.
I love all old people.
I don't know if you do.
I do. you just don't want me to criticize nobody old.
I don't.
Or call them old. But at the end of the day, if old people who should have the most sense is doing stuff with no sense, I gotta say something. They should have more wisdom and sense.
Facts.
Because they've been here the longest. They've got it.
You don't respect none of their accomplishments.
I do respect their accomplishments. But just because you old don't make you better. See, that's the thing. You think just because an artist or somebody is older that makes them automatically better. No, they're not better.
No, I'm talking about the things that they've done makes them better.
I respect it.
So you don't think that there's anybody older that's better than Chris Brown?
Now, when you say anybody, like Michael Jackson is older, I think he's better.
That's it.
And it can be an argument with Beyonce. I think she's older, and I think that's a conversation to have. That would be a good debate.
I always want to.
But if you just want to bring up, is there anybody old that you want to specifically put against Chris Brown since you called him out?
Nah.
Any old people from your generation?
What do you mean? Why are you calling me old on camera?
No, I'm just saying your generation. I'm not calling you old. You're older than me.
Okay.
You're not old though.
Thanks.
I love.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring the mayor of Baltimore in. What's happening, Mayor Scott? How you doing?
You're here.
I'm good. What's up?
There he
Y'all
is.
good? Yes.
Well, welcome
Y'all
to the
good?
show.
Yeah,
Yes.
we good.
Thank you so much for being here, Mayor. What is your
Absolutely.
response to Trump possibly, having the military take over your city and other Black-led cities? Let's get your response on that.
Well, look, y'all. I think that what we have to understand when you think about what the president is saying, this is just a distraction. He does not want people to hear him talking about the economy that's been on a roller coaster ride. He doesn't want to hear folks talk about the fact that they said that the prices of everything was going to go down and all of these things. For example, eggs were higher than they were this time last year. Obviously doesn't want to talk about things like the Epstein files, but also, and most importantly, y'all, family, that it's just not true, right? When you think about, he started with DC. DC has the lowest amount of violent crime that it had in 30 years, right? That's since I was 11 years old. And for me in Baltimore, we have the fewest amount of homicides through August the 21st of any year on record. We have set records the last 2 years for the largest percentage reduction drops in homicide and are on pace to beat that record again this year. And that's the real disharming but also disgusting part of it. Because if the president really wanted to help with these issues, he would help these mayors. And let's make no mistake about it. Be reminded, y'all, that every single mayor that he called out was a black mayor in a city, right? A black-led cities, but also that whether it's me, whether it's Chicago's mayor Brandon Johnson, whether it's DC and Muriel Bowser, whether it's Oakland and Beverly, all of these cities are seeing significant reductions and historical ones, right? And I think we have to make sure that folks know that just because someone says something over and over and over again because they have the biggest bully pulpit in the world doesn't mean that it's true. But the most important thing I want y'all to hear from me is that you never heard me. You didn't hear any of my brother or sister mayors say that we had solved this problem. But what we did say is that we have to acknowledge that we have historical lows and how we got there. And we don't need the military to help us continue to drive down violence.
Yeah, I agree. Have you had any conversations with the Trump administration at all?
Not at the national level. We have a great working relationship with our local federal partners. For example, we have a gun violence reduction program, part of my comprehensive violence prevention plan, where we treat gun violence as a public health issue. We have historic community violence intervention, paying people that used to be out there to prevent things from happening. But we also have our flagship, which is our group violence reduction strategy, where we give people the opportunity to change their life. And then they don't, then we remove them via law enforcement. We announced the expansion of that a few weeks ago, and my local FBI SAC was standing right there. But that's the disheartening. If he really wanted to help, this is what they would do, right? They would do things like, for example, ban these Glock switches that are taking away lives of everybody, grandparents, police officers, children, everybody. They just lighten up blocks, and they could just do that today. He could ban ghost guns today, but they also could stop cutting funding to gun violence prevention programs. They could also do things like banning assault rifles outright. He could also send more agents to these cities, because I want y'all to understand, and your viewers to understand this. When you see an FBI agent, an ATF agent, a DEA agent roaming the streets of DC, that means that that person has been taken off their actual job, where they actually work on cases for people trafficking guns, drugs, and violent people, hunting those people down and getting those folks off of the community, off the streets. That means now they just roaming the streets of DC. They're not actually doing what they signed up to do. And how many cases are now just sitting on the shelf? How many people that are we know are violent, that are committing crimes in these communities, are now just being able to roam free because they're not finishing these cases, because they're doing this militarized takeover in DC.
Wow. Well, this week, Texas Republicans just held a black woman hostage before passing redistricting of maps in their favor. Now, you're a millennial. What message would you give other millennials and Gen Zers about the direction of the country is seem to be headed in right now?
Yeah, I think folks got to wake up, and we got to understand that our parents, grandparents, great grandparents, for some of them now fought and died for you to have the rights that you have today, and they are trying to take them away right before your face, and they not hiding it anymore. For all those folks, we hear a lot of stuff from folks about sitting the election out. Oh, it ain't gonna be no different. Oh, it's different now, right? I don't do politics. You either do politics or politics does you. That's the reality. And if folks don't wake up and recognize what they are trying to do, right? They are literally doing this so that brown people and black people in Texas, right? Black and brown folks do not have the representation that they deserve, and want to control everything. If you go outside of their norm and what they think is right, and if you stand tall on what you know is right for your people, like my friend Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett does, then they want to remove you, right? They have done this from the beginning of time, whether it's Malcolm, Martin, Medgar, all of them. This is no different, and they're just doing it in a different way. They're systematically trying to take away rights, literally, that our people fought and died for. And we better wake up and understand how to switch back around and get folks involved in ways that, quite frankly, maybe they weren't comfortable with before.
That's deep. Now, Brandon, before we let you go, let's do a round of what ifs. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you some what ifs, and you go ahead. So, what if you were invited to meet with Donald Trump? First, would you go? And what song would you listen to get ready?
So I think for me, I don't do dog and pony shows, right? So for me to be in part of something, no, we have to have real set goals, and I will not be looking like some of those folks that have looked in that room. That will not be me. My mother, my father, my grandparents did not raise no fool. I will not be used by anyone for anything. But when I am driving to any meeting or event like that, I'm gonna be listening to Ether.
Oh. Woo. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
That part.
Now let's do this. Let's have a little fun with this one. What if you could pick the Super Bowl halftime show? What artists would you have perform?
Since it's gonna be the Ravens this year, I'm gonna
okay.
Yeah, since just book it right now. Since it's gonna be the Ravens this year, what better way to celebrate a Baltimore Super Bowl than we're gonna have Drew Hill and Tony Braxton. That's what we're gonna have.
Okay.
There you go.
Everybody gonna be doing the tell me hops for halftime when they get back.
That is kind of lit. All right. Now, at one point, you were the youngest mayor in the nation. So, what if someone wanted to make a movie about your political journey? Who is directing? Would you have Ava, Spike, or Ryan?
How about me?
Okay.
Self-directed. But if I have to pick, I'm gonna pick Spike, man. You got to pick Spike, right? When you think about, and I love Ava, I love Ryan, but when you think about what Spike has meant for our people in the culture, when you think about, listen, my favorite movie of all time is Malcolm X. And I've read the book before seeing the movie as a young kid. But when you think about how he tells our stories in our way, and I know he gonna find somebody fire to play me. So, and the soundtrack, the soundtrack is gonna be lit. You know that, right? Whether it's Do the Right Thing or anything, the soundtrack gonna be popping.
Well, Brandon, we actually have an actor right next to us, Tone.
Yeah.
And he could play you.
Yep, respect it. I got you, Mayor. I got you.
Look,
you got more hair than me, but they can CGI. You know what I mean? I can figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that hat though if you're gonna play me. We don't want.
Okay, yeah. I mean, without the hat, I'm bald.
Oh no, you can't. No, I don't know about that.
He said, "No, you ain't gonna cut it."
You can't play me with one of them Tyler Perry Tubi wigs either. That ain't.
Man, that got better, bro. Mr. Mayor, that got better.
That is hilarious.
All right, now let me ask you this question: any plans for you to run for Congress?
So look, man, I'm focused on my job, right? And anybody that knows me know I love my congressman. He literally gave me my voice when I was a young man and had lost confidence in my voice because I had a bunch of surgeries on my throat and some other things. It was my Congressman Mfume, who set me aside and told me at the age of like 8 or 9 that I had to remember what family I came from and what stock I was built of and how I can achieve my wildest dreams. I'm focused on being the best mayor for Baltimore, but more importantly, the best husband to my wife, Hannah, and the best father to our children, Sarone, Charm, and Camden. What will happen in the future will happen. I just won re-election last year, and right now I'm working towards being a better mayor for this term and the next. And things will change as they change, right? But everyone knows I love my congressman too much to even think about running against him.
Absolutely.
Wow.
There it is.
Well, thank you for joining the show tonight, and we're going to let you get back to work because we know you are always at it. But just know we are supporting you from afar and watching your journey. So please keep up the good work, Mayor, and thank you for being on the show tonight.
Thank y'all. Peace.
There it is.
Absolutely. He dropped so many gems.
He did.
Okay,
He did.
I'm ready to go run for something. All right, do something good now. Roomies, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Shade Room's YouTube channel for, of course, more political and pop culture stories. All right, now, fellas.
Yes.
We got to get into some more things. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, now, a new study has revealed that the average height of a man is 5'9".
Okay.
Meanwhile, don't get upset,
What's
Zach.
the point?
A new study by Plenty of Fish says women want a man who is 6 feet or taller. Now, over 60% of women listed height is non-negotiable. So they're saying they don't even want to negotiate the height. But so here's the debate. Are women's expectations too high?
Women, y'all like to say that, but y'all negotiate the height every time.
Thank you. I was gonna say that. Come on.
And if I'm out here dealing with 40% of the population, I take that there.
Yes.
The 40 that like me.
That's
okay.
right.
I'll take that. You know, the average height is 5'9", and everybody 6 feet tall. That sounds good.
Right.
And I think when women, a lot of times I hear women talk when they say, what do you want in a man? And they list off a lot of things. But I think that's just what they
think they're supposed to
say. I don't think that when it comes to the nitty gritty, I don't think women are going back, meeting guys, going back to their checklist and seeing if everything was hit. You know what I'm saying? I've dated women my height, taller, shorter, and it's never been an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now for the short kings who have issues, that's because they have issues. They really just feel not confident in themselves. But I think if you're a confident man and you know you're charming and you got other things going, I don't think that they really care. Prince was 5 foot even, wore heels, and had every woman in the world. You can't say that height is the issue.
It's not a conversation. It's not for me.
Oh, okay. You over 6 feet? Yeah. You never had those problems?
No, I was under 6 feet, and being above 6 feet is a lot better.
Damn.
I've been both.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure it was better. It's better.
It's better. It's better.
Ain't nothing you can do about it, y'all. And everybody ain't. And this is the thing. Everybody ain't supposed to be the same size.
Yes.
Stop thinking everybody's supposed to look alike.
Preach.
Okay, you're gonna have tall, short, this, that, whatever you are is supposed to be. It's okay.
Sorry,
yep.
It is.
I agree with that. And don't sleep on the short kings. You gonna mess around and miss your good man with a good job and a pension because he's short. Don't give the short kings a try.
You hear that?
All right, now let's see what you guys think about this story because it looks like Congress member Byron Donalds is the latest to lose it over the Cracker Barrel changing its logo. So what do you guys think about that? You seen the new logo?
I seen it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You don't like the new change?
New.
Why?
Because it just looks weird. It looks weird. We're so used to seeing Cracker Barrel as the same thing. They talking about, I don't know. I mean, I always thought the name was a little racist, but still, I mean.
I don't feel.
I did. I was like, that's tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a tough name,
but
I
sure hate to go to N-word barrel.
Oh, whoa.
So
Cracker
I
Barrel
don't know. I don't know what they. Okay, whether the barrel is there or not doesn't matter.
At least they could have made the new logo better.
Yeah, it's not a good logo. I think that's
terrible.
The problem. It's not. They could have. I guess they're trying to make it more modern, but it looks
ChatGPT-ish.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a great logo. If they were just tired of that logo and wanted to move on, but it's more about as long as the food in Cracker Barrel is good. Okay, the pancakes at Cracker Barrel are amazing. Okay, and if you're not, don't just change the logo and don't change them old rocking chairs that's outside. Okay, change the rocking chairs that's outside. You got to change the you can
them
play
pictures in there, them creepy pictures that look like it might be slave owners looking at you while you eating your pancakes. That's what I'm more concerned about.
That little store that they have in there before you get to the restaurant.
I hate that store.
That little store that got all this candy and all these little weird yard sale items.
Yeah.
I hate that
store. It's a lot of things you could have changed before the logo.
That store, definitely get rid of the store, but the logo was 100% dope.
That's crazy. We'll talk more about the Cracker Barrel changes when we bring in our next guest. But did you guys see that the Roomies submitted a debate? Shout out to the Roomies checking in the comments. You can always leave your debates, always leave your comments, but this debate is coming straight from them. Should you be fully healed from one relationship before you enter another?
110%. 110%. It's the easiest thing. The easiest thing to go is get another person. That's the easy one. That's you in a 2-3 year, 4-year relationship. As soon as you get out, you can get somebody. The tough thing is to get over somebody. Just totally empty the cachet out, and start fresh.
Are you ever really healed?
That's what I'm saying. It's no such thing as healed.
Yeah, yes, that's my thing.
Yes, you. So just think about the math of it, guys. Okay. Think about the math. You were with somebody for 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever. Let's just say 2 years. You with somebody for 2 years, and then you get out of your relationship and you get back in a new relationship in 6 months. The math just doesn't make sense. The math, 6 months out of a relationship over 2 years, the math doesn't.
Tom, life is short. Life is short. I don't have a lot of time.
I ain't saying wait 2 years.
Taking all that time, I got to get next to somebody else to get over you.
Yes, no, that's how baggage and rebounds happen, man.
It does. But that's gonna happen. Yes. Everybody that you date after your person that you broke up with isn't gonna be your next person, and that's okay. But that doesn't.
See, what about that? So you just destroying the next person. What if that person?
No, I'm just
want
saying,
you to be that person.
They might want you to be that, but a lot of it took failed relationships for you to get to the one that you were in 2 years with. That's part of the dating process. What happens is we get gun shy after a failed relationship as if we're scared to date again. You have to get back in the game. And it's no such thing as healed people.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's no such thing as fully healed.
Yes, it is.
We all can be triggered by something that somebody else did. Your new partner say something, you be like, oh, I heard that before. And that reminded me of the last girl. That don't mean you know what I'm saying?
No.
Now, if you still crying and stuff, then
it ain't about crying.
You don't need to be outside. But I'm just saying.
Y'all are ridiculous, both of y'all. They're like, whoop, out of here. Spent 2 years with you. Where's the new one at? Come on in.
You know how I say women leave relationships anyway. I feel like we check out long before we actually leave the relationship. So by the time, when the math start mathing and I really subtract myself from your situation, I might already be healed.
I'm good at leaving.
Yeah.
I just the math doesn't make sense to me.
So do you think let me ask you for the math part, do you think it takes the same amount of time that you were in the relationship to get fully healed?
It depends on the people that I've been in really, really long relationships. I'm not gonna say it, but I think like a year of dating. I'm not saying don't date and but getting back in a committed relationship, it just seems like the math. And I know I have destroyed women that probably like me because I was still had stuff hung over from the last relationship. I want to get through this last relationship. I don't want to think about what's going on, what you doing. I don't want to think about none of this stuff. None of the things. Still mad at some of the stuff that was haunting us throughout our relationship. I don't want none of that to enter the new relationship. Let it start fresh and have a chance.
Well, you know what? We're going to support you in your healing era.
Thank you.
Okay, let's do it. Now, Zach, come on and bring in our next guest.
We're going to bring in our next guest. They can join in on this healing conversation, man. Welcome, comedian Tony Baker. What's happening?
Camera going. Wait a minute. I'm old. I'm old, man. Listen, I'm 48, man.
Understand that because they be thinking it's us.
There we go.
That was funny as hell, dog.
There it is.
Welcome to the show.
I messed up my whole intro, man. It was supposed to be all smooth. I was like, man, hold on, guys. All I needed was the glasses hanging down, like right here. Like, how y'all press this button? What's up, y'all?
Now, Tony, you heard our last debate where we were talking about how long it takes to heal from a relationship. How long do you think from breakup to next relationship? How much time do you think that should be?
Well, it really comes down to how much trauma you endured in that relationship. Like if you went through hell and high water in that relationship, you would probably need more time to just get over everything that you went through, all the things that you're dealing with, the ownership and the part that you may have played in the last relationship. But if it's just something light, like y'all just, you failed to connect any longer, you were already checked out of the relationship long before you officially separated, you might need less time before you get back out there. So it really just depends, because I'm a firm believer in that. There's no cookie cutter relationship advice. Like every relationship is like a fingerprint. It's just its own thing. And so with that, I just feel like it really just depends on what you went through in that last one.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if you saw the debate that we were talking about with the old Cracker Barrel logo.
Yeah.
Being racist. Do you think it's racism? Is America becoming too woke?
You know what it is, man? Cracker Barrel always had us like squinting our eyes to begin with, just because of the old segregated aesthetics that it had, the rocking chairs out front.
Yes.
Old timey products in the store. As soon as you come in, it's like those were like the stores black folks weren't allowed in, or like when we walked in, the record would scratch and the silverware would drop, and like, oh, y'all supposed to come in through the back, Right. That's the whole visual, like when you look at Cracker Barrel. But and then they got the old white man on the logo sitting next to a barrel, and it's like, yo, is it a Negro in that barrel? Like, what's in that barrel? First of all, you know what I'm saying? We immediately go there, and so, but then once you get the pancakes and the biscuits, all that fades to the wayside.
That's what's wrong with us now.
No, I'm telling you. It's freedom.
Who trumps racism? Them Klansmen can be in that kitchen cooking up that breakfast, man. I'll be like, you a grand wizard on them pancakes, bro.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're a grand wizard on the
pancakes. Grand
wizard. Now, Tony, I got to get your thoughts on this, since we're talking about logos changing. They changed Aunt Jemima on the syrup. Was that racist to you? Did you think that needed to be changed?
I feel like the original, when you look at the OG Aunt Jemima, that look right there, it's like, all right, man, it fades into the caricature. Even though there are black women that look like that back in the day, that just felt like, Tom and Jerry, the little nanny that be at the house, like Thomas, and all you see is her house shoes.
Yeah,
that's the vibe. But then when they upgraded it to like a more modern, at that time, black woman, it got a little softer. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer, if we're gonna keep it as a black woman, Aunt Jemima, which I have no problem with, make her look like a black woman that's rooted in herself. She got a natural, she got dreads, maybe it look like she sell incense, she got sage going, and she can make some good pancakes. If that was the aesthetic, I'd be like, yo, keep the aunt, man. Because
it just sounds like a woman you like, Tony. Now he described her down to the locks, the smell.
I'm telling you, every bald dude, we all like a woman with locks.
I forgot we was talking about syrup and pancakes. He said, put some locks on her and make her smell like body oil,
dipped in cocoa butter.
Because the reason I said that was because I want the image to be, let us get a natural black hair image real quick. Because the first image, she got something covering her hair, and then the second one, she got the perm going or whatever. So let's get a little turn with a woman with a natural. So all right, because there's black women out there like that can cook.
Shout out to the queens with their locks.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to y'all. Now, Tony, man, they telling us you got something with biscuits, bro. Like you love biscuits, my dog. What's going on, man? I'm like, I don't even know how to ask a grown man a question about biscuits, but I had to ask.
Let me tell you something, man. I am a biscuit head 1,000%, man. I don't know what it is. I was raised in Chicago. Like my mom could make some dope, like homemade biscuits, but she would cut corners and just be like, I'm just making the Pillsbury tonight and y'all gonna hush. But when she made like the homemade joints where it's like misshapen and like not perfectly shaped, and you get a good biscuit going, man. And like, cause I'm a fan of breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for dinner was my lick coming up. And so I've always been partial to that breakfast aesthetic. and biscuits represent that because they multifaceted. You can have biscuits for dinner, lunch, breakfast, little midnight biscuit, dessert. You can dessert it up, you know what I'm saying? Get a biscuit, put a little apple jam in there, a little strawberry preserves, little cinnamon butter, you know what I mean?
Okay, we're gonna let you pull up somebody, man. Get somebody some glow right now. Who has the best biscuits?
Okay, Cracker Barrel is in the conversation. Okay, Bojangles, the Bowberry biscuit, is in the conversation. Red Lobster, the Cheddar Bay biscuits, is in the conversation. On the Desperate Measures tip, but it's still good, but it kind of get hated on, the Popeyes biscuit. But what's even better than Popeyes? Churches. But Churches be falling by the wayside. But man, that Churches biscuit with that little hint of honey on it.
You ain't wrong. Yeah. You are not wrong.
Come on. Come on.
Now, Tony, the second season of Churchy streams today, man. Tell us about your character.
Okay, so I played Maverick West. Okay, I'm from Texas, and I'm this big, I own Jumpy Joyland, and I'm trying to get that property, man. I'm trying to get that property so I can bring Jumpy Joyland to the city and just take over. You know what I'm saying? And so that's all I got in mind. You know what I'm saying? Praise God all day. But I'm trying to get these Jumpy Joyland empires going. And so I'm gonna start in Texas, and then I'm gonna just spread out. This is gonna be a whole Yellowstone landman empire right here. And so that's my character. I'm down to wheel and deal. I'm not connected with the church and the people. I'm just trying to get Jumpy Joyland off the ground.
That's it.
All right.
What's it like collaborating with Kev on stage?
That's my dog, man. Like aside from the business and the way we collab in comedy and sketches and stuff like that, he's my friend, man. And it's like he really knows how to be a great friend. So with me, we all, in this business, we all got colleagues and co-workers and stuff like that. And not everybody's your friend. Like people trying to network and get over and utilize people how they can. But, we've been there for each other through tough times. When I lost my son, he was there. When he lost his brother, Jason, I was there. And, it's like a family. So whenever we do work together, it's just beautiful, man. And we always having a great time on set or on stage or on tour. And he's just been a real blessing in my life in general. And when we collab and when we come together and do stuff, it's just magic because it's organic. Like we don't have to force the chemistry. It's already there. And we just giggling, having a good time. And he's changed my life a lot in that regard. So that's my dog.
Now, you two are also co-headlining the Ball Brothers Comedy Tour. It's starting September 27th. So tell us a few cities that you'll be in and what can fans expect from the tour?
Oh, my God, man. So this show is unlike any other. We're on stage simultaneously. Everything is improv in the moment. We talk about things in the beginning of the show. We ask questions of the audience to the audience before the show. We get their answers. We make sure that they're comfortable coming on stage. So we bring people on the stage. So it's very audience interactive. It's we get people up there and we never know which way it's gonna go. Once we get them on stage, we don't know what's gonna happen. Like when we brought that girl up and she was like, "Yeah, I was in jail for 13 years. For what?"
I saw that.
Yeah.
I think I saw that one.
Oh,
right. Yeah. So it's a great experience. You're always going to get a new show every time. So it's just great. And it's us up on stage together, just flowing and riffing. And we're starting it in St. Louis and we're ending it in Los Angeles. So we're doing 16 cities, St. Louis, Chicago, New York, Houston, Orlando, Richmond, Los Angeles, as I said before. It's just so many, man. And we start that tour late September, and then we end November 23rd, I think.
Okay, that's a long one. We'll have to check you out when you guys come to Chicago.
For now, sure.
I know you have your I know you have your podcast, Verbal Cardio.
Yes,
that tackles a lot of good topics, of course. So we have a verbal cardio for you.
Okay.
Let me ask you this: can you sexually stimulate your partner with words? And do you believe that love letters are still a romantic act of affection?
You know what? It's funny that you asked that because somebody just told me that my voice turns her on.
Oh,
so
okay.
So with that information I just acquired, I would have to say that I can stimulate sexually with just the words, because I guess for some reason my voice, you know, a lot of women are ruled by safety. If they feel safe and comfortable, then that can unlock, you know, the sexual element. And so for some reason my voice to her is like a calming thing. And so, you know, when we do talk slick, she gets, you know, in a certain mood. So it's like, oh snap, okay. So yes. And what was the second part of that question?
Well, do you write love letters?
I'm a text machine. So, you know, text messages are pretty much the new love letters that you can screenshot, and you got receipts now. But as far as like a handwritten letter, I haven't done a handwritten joint since high school. But that was me all day in high school. Oh, I was love letter. I was Don Juan DeMarco. I was like, yo. But here's the thing. My friend Leon had better handwriting. So I would tell him what to write, and then he would write it, and then we would, all right, man, give it to Shonda in fifth period, and then we would go from there. So I've always been about that love letter life for sure.
Man, do y'all remember that? Passing notes, and then you had to wait till the next day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, to get that response. Your stomach is in knots.
Oh my God!
Oh, I wonder what she said.
Don't know about that. I don't know that waiting to see if you got that locker note. That
return letter, you be like,
man,
get one back.
Then she sprayed it with some perfume.
Oh, not a little Bath and Body Works. I had a whole notebook.
Oh,
that I would pass back. Yeah, it was. We just kept it in the same notebook.
Y'all pass back the same notebook.
I had this friend. I would tell her, take this over to the class with my man, and then she ended up stealing my man, old hoe. So then I stopped doing the notebook. Yeah, she was reading my love letters and taking my man at the same. Tony, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Oh.
The hoe with your notebook.
Yeah, the inside scoop.
I ain't wrote a love letter since.
I respect you. You probably don't even text now.
Sorry, Kiki.
Yeah, man. I'm still messed up about that.
Whoa, that was a turn I wasn't expecting. I got a question though. Any plans to bring Ball Brothers, bring that tour to TV?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. We you know, we talk about it all the time. We want to take it on the road, take it worldwide, and then take it to TV, Netflix, streaming, whatever. Because I really feel like we got something special with that, and I feel like it could really, like, you know, explode and just, you know, because laughter is infectious, man. And when you see like the audience having a great time, and then you never know what's gonna happen, that's just a must-see TV right there.
Well, Tony, if y'all looking for a third Ball brother, I know somebody.
It is, man. We out here, man. Man, take the hat off, man.
The hat off.
I don't know if my hair shaved all the way. So
man, take it off, man. Take it all the way off. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Stand firm,
brother. Yeah. And you see what he has is what a bald man has, a compliment. You got to keep a towel on you.
Yeah.
You got to keep a towel on you.
For sure. Because my AC don't work in my den correctly, so it'd be hot as hell in there.
I get it.
All right, now, before we let you go, Tony, man, tell the roomies where they can keep up with you at.
You can keep up with me at Tony Baker on Instagram, Tony Baker Real on TikTok. I hate that I have to throw that real in there, but somebody took my name. Tony Baker Comedy on YouTube, Tony Baker Comedy on Facebook, and just you can find everything else I got going. The easiest way is just by rocking with me on Instagram. It's Tony Baker on there. Tony Baker Comedy if you want tickets to any of the shows that we're doing. And man. And check out Verbal Cardio. Check out the Baldwin Brothers podcast. And whenever we in your city, pull up. No excuses.
There it is. Yep. There it is. Thanks for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me, y'all. Y'all keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. I'm putting this damn hat back on.
Oh, man. All right, y'all.
All right, man.
Oh, that was fun.
That was funny, man.
That was fun.
He's funny, man.
Super funny.
Now, roomies, make sure you check out all 10 hilarious episodes of Churchy, streaming now on BET Plus.
Definitely watch that. Get your laugh on. All right, West Coast hip hop continues to rise, and our next guest is a part of that movement. He has been named by Grammy.com one of the top 5 rising LA rappers to know. His album California Players drops tonight. Kalan.FrFr, what's up, boy? What's happening?
What's the deal, man? What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Pretty good, brother.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Appreciate y'all having me. Appreciate y'all having me.
Let's jump right into it, man. Describe California Player.
Man, this all the proof in the pudding right there, man. It's for the players from out here, right? Serious.
Okay. Well, we got to talk about the new project. I'm going to name a few songs from the album, and in one sentence, I want you to just tell us the vibe of the song, okay?
All right, let's do it.
The first one is Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, Man in the Mirror, that's the joint, man. That's one of them reflection pieces, you know. In this world, you can't really be scared of nothing, but you're the only person that can stand in your way, so you just got to keep going for it.
Okay. What about the song Houston?
Oh man, Houston's a great place. They got good wings, good women, good everything, you know. So I had to dabble on my times there for sure. So
okay, and then If I Die Tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory too. It's like, man, before it's all said and done, you got to make sure you left your mark on this world, you know. So
there it is.
Okay,
love that. Now we know you work with tons of West Coast rappers. What Southern or East Coast rappers would you like to collaborate with?
Oh man, pretty much whoever really want to work with me, man. I ain't really too much like in the fab, but don't want to having like a dream feature or nothing like that. This music world, you know, this industry world different. It's crazy. So, you know, I appreciate good music. Anybody that got good music that's willing to work, we could do something.
Right.
All right. Well, let's play this game. You can only pick one of these artists for a player duet. Okay. I want to know, who are you gonna pick and tell us why? Okay, one of the two. Bet. Let's start with this one. JT or Young Miami?
JT just seemed way more player, you know. to me, like, you know what I'm saying. You don't be really knowing what she be having going on. So I'll pick probably JT.
Okay, Cardi B or Nicki?
Damn, they gonna fry me if it's wrong answer for this one. You know, I'm gonna go with Cardi B. You know what I mean? I feel like I fuck her style a little bit more.
Okay. Meg Thee Stallion or Glorilla?
Meg Thee Stallion for sure. I don't like no little petite girl. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna shoot the video. You feel me? I want some legs, thighs in there.
Now hold on now, because Big Glow been in the gym now. Don't do that.
She has. Big Glow that gained some weight.
We talking about making a song. He talking about legs and thighs.
Hey, you got the video come with the song too. You got to be playing everything.
The visuals.
You don't need to make the song if you ain't gonna make no video.
Crazy.
Okay. Crazy. Well, I think we'll know who you gonna pick on this one. Sexy Red or Lotto?
Oh man, come on. I can't pick both. Like, it's like the best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah, you can only pick one.
I'm gonna go with Lotto, man.
There it is.
Y'all know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't even want to know why.
It's player.
It's a little more player. Yeah, way more player.
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you, Kalan. Since the album is called California Player, let's do a round of player or not.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
Now, is this player or not? Splitting the bill on the first date?
Not player.
Not player.
Not splitting the bill on no date isn't player. You shouldn't be going on a date if you split the bill.
Facts.
That's just facts, though.
Yeah.
You gotta stop that.
That's an easy one. That's
Super easy. Okay, now here's when we're gonna put a graphic up for this one. Rocking your lady's t-shirt, player or not. So you got to see the graphic first.
Like her face on your t-shirt.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, I thought you meant like her shirt.
No.
Oh yeah, like she got a brand or something. Like,
yeah.
Like putting her face on your shirt.
Like that.
It's a little Cornish hen. It's a little, I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
That was player. Okay, I thought that was player. Like your wife Beyonce and you rocking her shirt. You know what I mean?
Everybody's wife ain't Beyonce. You feel me? You gotta do it for everybody.
Yeah.
He ain't wrong about that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, check it out, man. Here's a scenario. You vibe with a girl for a week, then you ghost her the next week. Player or rude?
It depends on what you ghosted her for. So it could be a little player. You never know. You could have got some Carfax that you ain't want. So you just had to get up out of there. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Scenarios is wide with that one. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say player. Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
All right, here's one. Here's an easy one though. Eating leftovers out of the freezer, player or not?
That's player. That's player.
Super player. Super
You feel
player.
me? I go to a restaurant, I'm gonna warm that up.
Yeah.
I ain't finished it.
In this economy, of course.
For
Yes.
sure. Put it in the oven, put some water on it.
That's
So
Yep.
oh, that's crazy. Man, I got another player now. Okay, we're gonna do one more. I would do one more.
I bet.
50-50 on the Bills, player.
Not player.
Not player?
Not player. Cause then you don't run you don't like, not even in the sense of running, it's like that's like both of y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no say so. You can't say like this mine. That's y'all's. You know what I'm saying? If you're going 50-50 with anybody on anything, you know, it kind of take the, I wouldn't even say the dominance away from it, but the independentness. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta ask before you do something. Like how I look getting on the phone, I gotta ask before I paint something or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He's saying you it's less manly. Like
okay.
He's saying he want to be in control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really control, but it's like
see how they grab it.
She's trying to get me. Like
I'm not trying to get you. That's what I heard. And you know what? In this economy, if you want to pay all the bills, I might let you be in control.
Yeah, sometimes you feel me. You just gotta vibe, twin.
That's right. I just vibe. Mm-hmm. All them bills pay.
Man.
Oh my God.
Well, let everybody know where they can follow you and tap in with the project coming out tonight.
Man, make sure y'all follow me everywhere at Kalan.FrFr. Kalan.FrFr. California Player come out tonight. Make sure y'all tune in everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, all that. I got my nonprofit organization event called 2 for Real Day coming up in LA at Compton College. We giving back school supplies, clothes, school clothes, awards, prizes, all kind of stuff. We're gonna have performances, dances, food, feeding the kids all day. So make sure y'all bring y'all kids through there. 2 for Real Day this Sunday the 24th.
I love that. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And y'all make sure y'all be at that YouTube theater October 16th. We're gonna turn that up, and it's gonna be the biggest show in LA.
Okay.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
There it is, man. Thank you for joining us, brother.
Already appreciate y'all having me. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all roomies, the LA roomies for sure, pull up on them.
Yep. And check out California Player, available tonight on all streaming platforms, man.
All right, now, roomies, this week, you already know our girl, Tim B, is stepping into the shade room with Evelyn Lozada. Take a look at this.
Let's play a quick game. Yep. It's called Shoot Your Shot. And Deion Sanders.
Isn't he dating Karuchi?
That's what the streets say, but that's not what they say.
You know what? I would accept his shot.
Drake.
Drake. How old is Drake?
Like 36, 37, high 30s.
God, I'm gonna be all over the block. I would shoot my shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Toronto.
Big Meech.
No. I wouldn't shoot my shot.
What about Lil Meech?
No, I never really looked at them as like, no.
Yeah. Okay. Damson Idris.
Isn't he dating
Lori?
Yeah.
No, not anymore.
I would shoot my shot. I'm shooting my shot with everybody.
Yeah! Allen Iverson.
He's married.
Is he married?
Yeah, he's been married
No, I
years.
Googled it. It said he wasn't married.
If he wasn't married, I would shoot my shot. Let's keep it going.
Safari.
No, I wouldn't shoot my shot.
He would make you laugh.
He would make me laugh, and I heard he's, he's doing great in that department, but no.
No, okay. 50 Cent. You, Shanice, the gang, we could be the new G unit.
I'm shooting my shot too.
Okay, let's see. Puff Daddy.
We're talking about another turn. I didn't think that was what?
Wow.
Oh, you gotta watch the full thing. My girl is getting all the questions answered. Okay.
Wow.
Yes. That list was crazy. But of course, roomies, make sure you check in with Tim V and more on the YouTube channel for the Shade Room. And we'll be back next week, roomies. Okay. Of course, with more Shade Room headlines, debates, and trending topics.
And make sure you like and subscribe to the Shade Room's YouTube channel so you never miss exclusive Shade Room news and interviews.
That's right, guys. Until next week, remember, represent the culture with excellence. Can I get a woo woo?
Woo woo.
It's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100.